Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? Welcome to Coffee Chats. What a great turnout this morning. It's wonderful. Today is November 4th. Welcome to Coffee Chats. It's a new month. All right. Beautiful day today. Beautiful fall day. We have three lovely women speaking today. And one of them's right behind me. I might as well just hand it off to her right now. Here's our beautiful Jeanette Combs. Oh, she's got to go get something. All right.
That's a piece of paper.
Let's see. Why don't we go ahead and yes. All right.
Oh, nothing like being disorganized first thing in the morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jeanette Combs. Is this microphone on?
Yep, it is. Just kind of tilt it.
Tilt it.
Yeah. It's all in the tilt.
Okay. Well, good morning again. About the end of September, several of us ladies over in the West Building celebrated our 90th birthday. And we celebrated with our family, and afterwards we said, oh, wouldn't it be fun to celebrate with other 90-year-olds? So, are there any 90 or 90-plus people sitting here today? Raise your hand. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And as of next Monday, Joanne Cox back there will be the 10th one. Okay. Joanne is also on the committee with me. And we are planning a party for November 14th, which is a week from this Friday, in the West Party Room, 2 o'clock. If you see this poster anywhere around, there are phone numbers at the bottom. And you can, if you live in the East Building, please let Joanne know that you plan to attend. And if you live in the West Building, you can get a hold of me. I'm Jeanette Combs. We'd like to know who's coming. It'll be just a celebration of who we are and what we have lived in this fantastic life of ours. So, congratulations to all you 90-year-olds. I hope to see you on November 14th, 2 o'clock, West Party Room. Come and enjoy and celebrate all of our achievements in life. Thank you.
All right. I will hand it over now to Sarah. Do you want to join us up at the podium?
Thank you. And it's a hard act to follow, over 90 and over. Wow, another hooray for them. And so many of them come to our Aging with Grace and Humor. So take that as a little advice to come and to Aging with Grace and Humor. And hey, we'll see you all in your 90s. As usual, I always shout out catchphrase. And what do you say? Aging with grace and humor. Number 4. And this, a week from yesterday, the 10th, 1:30, Marion Hall. We will have a speaker come and sort out for many of us what's going on with our health care. And also talk about other healthcare things, especially vaccines. We're hearing so many different messages. So it'll be interesting to hear. And this individual, Kelly Jo Grainer, is from the healthcare department over in St. Paul at the Capitol. So we should get some good information. And also there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions. I'd like to thank the planning committee for all the work they've done. And this is our 4th presentation of this year. It'll be our last. The holidays are coming up, and so we'll be busy with that. And so probably our next one, the 5th one, will be in the spring. But I'd like to first of all thank those on the committee for the work they do, some attending the meetings, some doing the posters. Is Patty right here? I think I see Patty right. Thank her and tell her I'm so happy and how it really warms your heart when you see that woman on the poster saying hello and other different messages at different times. And also too, I'm trying to see who's here, Lee Altman, Charlotte Burke, let's see, Mike Curry, Sandy Epstein, Kate Isaacson, myself, Sharon Cocoon, Ann Lemke, Barbara Lindstrom Wilcox, Patty Palm, Stephen Sinekin, and Patty Wright. If you're here, stand up, but the rest of you give them a good shout out. Thank you, Patty. And for those of you who've been getting telephone calls from our committee, and individuals who just wanted to volunteer to make calls, they called. We had about 12 people calling, around 20-some people, and they, I'm sure, did a great job because I heard from others about the calls and the comments. And let me just give, so you can give a shout out to them. There were a few from the committee: Charlotte, Sandy, Kay Isaacson, myself, Sharon Cancun, Ann Lemke, sorry, Patty didn't, Steve Sinekin. And then the others that just want to be involved and do things, because what is so exciting about Asia with Grace and Humor is all of you, the residents here, have started taking it as yours. It's your thing, and you're so involved. You always come and have comments, ideas, and telling us what you appreciate, and it's so nice to hear that. And so some of the others who have come and want to give some of their time, Tom Lind, Pam Ali, Estelle Weiss, Maureen Fine, Maureen Salamano, and they also help with the calling. So we had about 12 people doing the calling. And also, which is going to be a nice, fun surprise, to start off the presentation. In other words, they're going to be the opening act. This time it's going to be the Point Singers. And Anne, you want to stand up and tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, it'll be a short, let me start over.
Do you want the
I took a bunch of songs and I made some ditties for them, so they're gonna be kind of funny. We'll have some humor before we talk about the serious subject of insurance.
Health insurance, our open enrollment. And also too, I'd like to thank again our sponsor of Aging with Grace and Humor, the Rich Point Resident Council. Is Sherry here? Sherry, thank you for that. And also too, this is just one of the programs. We're not a program of the council, we're sponsored by the council. So one of the things the council sponsors, other things that they are involved in and they plan, it's the staff appreciation, it's getting volunteers to the ice cream social, listening to some of the ideas and thoughts that you as residents have about what we can do here that they enjoy, and other ideas they have for even more enjoyment, and also things can always be a little better. So those are some of the things they do. Did I forget anything? We always respond to, or Sherry does, always responds to the notes that are left in the suggestion box. But we're active, we like to go around and show our face and hear voice, because the council is your voice. We represent you. And so feel free to always share, whether it's positive or negative. But with Aging with Grace and Humor, I know it's always going to be positive. Yes?
I haven't heard of the Point Singers. Do they meet regularly?
The council?
The
Point Singers.
Singers.
No, for this, I've got a couple people to sing with me.
Okay.
So this, I just made up the name.
You made up the name. Okay, okay. And then, as long as I'm talking, is anyone interested in having a board game afternoon? Anyone?
If you're
I'm curious my hand. Anybody else?
Connie's in the back. there and you can leave your name with her.
All right, let's stay on track a little bit. If you board game, Connie, go ahead, keep going, Sarah.
Oh, is there any other questions? Okay, I hope to see you all. I'm looking around and I've seen so many of you at the AG with Grace and Humor. And then also, I know you tell me and I'll share with you, this group, AG with Grace and Humor, really helps me with my grace and with my humor especially. Thank you so much. Hope to see you on next Monday.
All right, thank you, Sarah.
You dropped your pen.
Got it. Sharon, you're up, my love. All right.
You don't have a pen to drop.
One on the top of the. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you. My name is Sharon Poznansky, and I am the chair of the 2026 Nominating Committee. It has been my pleasure to work with wonderful people to accomplish this task. They truly have been great. And I'm going to announce who my committee is, and if you please rise, because you really deserve an applause. Chuck Asp, Jeff Friedson, Ann Hendricks, Doug Kruger, and Nancy Tempty, and our advisor, Sherry Harris. Thank you for being here. A week from today is our election day. Voting will take place in both the east and west lobbies from 10 a.m. through 4 p.m. We have been blessed with many volunteers to man the voting tables to enable you to vote when it's most convenient for you. Again, the hours start at 10 and will be done at 4. At 6:30, the committee will meet again and we will tally the votes, and that night we will contact the people and let them know that they've won, or that they haven't, but they've won. Some of us on the Corn Council have completed our 2-year commitment. These are Sherry Harris, outgoing co-chair, Pam Ellie, the co-treasurer, who can't be here today because of family commitments, but is running again for another term. Outgoing, and she's the outgoing treasurer. Outgoing co-secretary, that's me, and our at-large members who did incredible work getting new ideas across and new people interested in being active in Ridge Point, Sarah Janney and Joy Gordon. The 2 projects that they have done had never been done here before, and they have involved tons of residents and raised the awareness of what the council does, and also ways for residents to get involved with the activities here in the building. Wait. Okay. Now I would like to introduce you to those members of the resident council who will be continuing for a second year of a 2-year term. The terms that the people that are running now will be elected for a 2-year term. So co-chair is Gary Porter, who can't be here today. Co-treasurer George Mikra, if you'll come up here, please. Co-secretary Mary Frolicker, and co-chair of the activities committee Nancy Madich, who's back there with a leg problem. Okay, and we thank you for your continuing service. Now these people will be continuing on the board. The nominees for the upcoming year are as follows for a 2-year term. Sandy Epstein for co-chair, Pam Ellie for co-treasurer, Nancy Tempty for co-secretary, Grace Upko, is that how I say your name? And for co-chair for activities committee, come on Grace. Toss Dietz, at-large member, and Lanny Burke, at-large member. We've thought hard about, we sent out, people filled out applications, they told us what they were interested in doing, and we looked through them all, and we really feel that these individuals will bring expertise, excitement, and new ideas for the coming year. So I'm going to get out of the way. This is your upcoming we hope your upcoming council for next year. So don't forget to vote. It's not Chicago, so don't vote often, vote once. And thank you very much, and thank everybody for your participation. We hope everybody will come. We hope everybody will come down and vote. Thank you.
Special note here. Right, I believe that's the last of our resident speakers. I will let you know what's happening for the week, and then I will hand it over to Jeff. All right, so we have at 10 a.m., Grace Costello is here. She will share about Minnesota Aging Pathways. It's a free statewide service of the Minnesota Board of Aging. In partnership with Minnesota area agencies on aging, Minnesota Aging Pathways helps older Minnesotans and caregivers find answers and to connect them to services and support they need. In addition, they can help with Medicare, finding prescription drug cost assistance form and application completion, a long-term care counseling, finding resources in your community, and caregiver support, and much more. I have not heard that there's any cancellations. I know that there's a lot going on with some shutdowns, but I have not heard otherwise that she will not be joining us today, so I'm gonna assume yes. So if you are available, it seems like an important topic and a good tool, a source, and she will join us about 4 times with different lectures throughout the next couple months. All right, 1 p.m. we have our open art studio. Today is election day, obviously, so our van service is from 10 to 12. If you want to utilize the van to go vote, please do so. Wednesday, we have our TED Talks at 1 p.m. and the 3 recorded topics are how to respond to societal collapse, what I know about human trafficking as a former hostage, and the third is the hidden cost of the connected world. I have on the schedule or on the calendar a 1 p.m. writing group, but from my understanding, it's been brought to my attention that that's sort of dismantled. So I think going forward, does anyone participate in the writing group at 1 p.m.? No, okay. All right, so that has been dismantled. It sounds like it didn't get fruition, so we'll be dropping that. I will not put that in the calendar for December. That was a group that tried and apparently didn't work out. 1:30 p.m. there's 500 and 7 p.m. bingo, and then of course there's alterations at 3 p.m. There is, on Thursday the 6th at 9/11, we have our recorded coffee chats, and it is our excursion this Thursday to the James J. Hill House and a meal at Kincaid's. That's at 10:15 a.m., and I just actually met the general manager there. So he's expecting you. I was there for an opera on Saturday. I had dinner with my mama. So anyway, I said, I've got a group of great people coming. So at Kincaid's. So anyway, I'm sure you'll be cared for, I'm hoping, well. All right, Friday the 7th, we have 1 p.m. We have coffee chats at 991. Bridge and poker at 1 p.m. And 5:30 this Friday is our resident potluck, and that's down here. Bring something to share, bring utensils, and come have a meal and be with your community this Friday. 7 p.m. is our movie, and the movie is A Home of Your Own. It is a drama. An overwhelmed but persevering widow relocates her 6 children to a new town in the hope that it will afford them a better life. That is the movie for Friday. Saturday the 8th, 8 a.m. we have men's breakfast. 2 p.m. weaving project. 7 p.m. bingo. Next Monday, 1 p.m. Knit and Chat, 7 p.m. 500, and 7 p.m. Point Players. That's what I have. Is there any questions? Yes, ma'am.
Are there buses that take us to voting today, or we're on our own?
Yes, there is buses. There's a van. Our van, Charles, our delightful Charles, will be running vans, I believe, from 10 to noon. I believe that's what I understand. So, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Anything else? Okay. All right. I'll hand it over to Jeff.
Good morning. For that voting, just get your name into the East Desk and they'll let you know when the next van is going. So there's no real setup time or anything like that. I loved the different people speaking today and all the people that were thanked for their contributions. That's the kind of stuff that gets legs and makes this place tick and really, really, really be fun. The Aging with Grace and Humor, there are what, 20 people working on that, 30? I mean, there's enough stuff around here. The board game.
Yes.
Yeah, what specific board game are you thinking?
Well, I mean, people that haven't played Monopoly or Clue for a while, I have tons of board games.
Yep, Monopoly, Clue. What I can tell you is board games today are not your mother's board games.
Yeah,
There's Catan,
right?
there's the train one. There's some really, really, really cool board games out there that I would love to see you folks try. I got into my stuff too early. How about the Vikings? Yay! Wow, excellent. Another thing in my life, I'm very self-conscious this morning. I got ready to take a shower. I got in the shower and I turned the water on and there was no water. So I'm unbathed. Yeah. When you were looking over my head, Maxine, I said something and I go, "What are you looking at?" And she goes, "I'm looking at your head." And I thought, oh my gosh, my hair is all screwed up because I didn't clean it. But anyway, that's a first world problem, right?
Just to let you know, Cher wants to introduce Gary Porter, and then we have some new residents. Just like
All right. Gary Porter, can you stand up? Sharon, how do you want to introduce him?
That's Gary Porter. He will be continuing as co-chair of the council. And he's a terrific guy, so that's Gary Porter. In case you didn't know who he was, that's Gary Porter.
Very good. Also, the 90s birthday party. That's the kind of stuff that it only succeeds when people help. Jeanette, Joanne, it sounds like you've got some people to help you. Good luck. I know it's going to be a success. If you need anything, let us know. We'll do what we can as long as it doesn't cost any money. Is that right? Yes. What opera did you see, by the way?
Koni Tontucci, it's a Mozart.
Mozart.
Yeah.
So,
An Italian Mozart. Funny one.
Jillian is leaving us all behind with her hotsy-totsy opera attendance.
It's my mom.
Yeah. I watch reruns of Cheers. Yeah, Joanne.
Why is the flag at half-mast?
Why is the flag at half-mast? Dick Cheney died. Okay. Jillian, congratulations on the Halloween party. Very, very cool, fun. For those of you that participated, congratulations, you had more fun than the people that just sat here. All right? Sam, you actually have a better body than Lawrence Taylor. Oh, last week I said we'd have the new cook manager here today. He had previously arranged to miss today, tomorrow, or yesterday, 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He's on a trip. He'll be back. He'll be here next week to talk. They're doing a good job in there of hiring Kira employees versus getting employees off the temporary market. Because it's such a dynamic, ever-changing thing, I'm not going to start naming names or anything, but if you see a Kira name tag, you'll know they're permanent. If you see a non-Kira name tag, you can assume they're either brand new or they're temporary. All right? Oh, any new residents here? Yes. Which one of you wants to be the spokesman for the couple? Stand up, my friend. We got the ugly one, I see. Yup.
Right.
What's your name, please?
My name is Tom Vogt.
Tom Vogt?
Vogt with a V.
V-O-G-T.
Yes.
And what's your lovely wife's name?
Nancy.
Nancy. Nancy, can you stand up?
I understand I'm Nancy number 7, maybe?
Are there, yeah. How many Nancys are down here now? All right. There's enough. We're going to have a Nancy party next week. Okay, where are you from?
Well, all over, but the last time we lived in Victoria,
Okay.
Minnesota,
Yep.
but we've lived in all the suburbs of the Twin Cities almost.
Yep.
Maple Grove, Independence, Loretto, St. Louis Park, Hopkins, and we've lived in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm from St. Cloud, is my hometown, and Nancy's from Henderson.
Excellent. Are you Viking fans?
What do you think?
It's not what I think, it's what I require.
Yes.
Okay, good. Welcome to Ridgepoint. Couldn't be more happy to have you. Thank you. Anyone else?
Right over there. Isn't she new?
Who?
Right there. Stand up, stand up.
Yeah. You've been introduced?
Yes, I was introduced last Tuesday, but I will introduce myself again. My name is Geraldine Carter, and it's really great for me to join this community here. I came from a 4-generation house in New Hope, but also I've been all over. So it was so good to come here, and Ann has shown me around, and of course I've met you, Jeff.
Yeah. It's my lucky day.
But anyway, it's good to meet you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Geraldine, are you a Viking fan?
I want you to know that the Vikings are a fan of me.
Well, if you're going to blow kisses around, every group of guys is...
No, wait. When Dennis Green was with the Vikings, he sent a bus of young African-American youth to Boonda, Missouri, where I was, so that they could stand on the grounds where our people had been slaves. And then we came back to Minnesota and did the Underground Railroad with the Vikings taking part. Also, I had a nephew who was the chaplain for the Vikings. So yes, I'm a Viking fan.
Well, I enthusiastically accept your blown kiss to me then.
To show you I'm not scared of you.
I'm afraid of myself sometimes. Okay, anything else? Anyone have any questions? Norma.
I don't have a question, but since Mary and I thought Susan was here also, but they're on the 18th mat.
Oh, wow.
So-
18 mats made out of the garbage bags, or the Target bags. Excellent, excellent. Anything else?
Yes, and thank you for the spoons in the dining room.
You bet. Denny?
Yes.
Denny, what do you have?
Okay, what's going on? Wanted to say something. I wish people would please, when they're in the area here, to push their chairs back in. Because it's very easy for a person, not only me, but other people that have eye problems, to stumble over a chair.
Yep. Good point, Denny. And it's just good manners. Push your chairs in. Don't speak when other people are talking. I mean, we sit here at Coffee Chats, and if the speaker isn't talking loud enough, there's a groundswell of people out there saying, speak up, speak up, speak up. Yet when we have the microphone going and they can be heard, there are people out there talking that are interrupting everyone's quiet right to hear what is being said. Okay, so if you want to come to Coffee Chats, we want you here. We want you participating. We want you to enjoy it. We don't want you to interrupt and make it difficult for your neighbors to hear. Okay? Birthdays. Today is what, the 4th? Elaine, did I wish you happy birthday last week? I don't know, I wasn't here. Okay. Well, as a penalty for not being here last week, I'm not going to wish you happy birthday today. Anne-Marie Della Rocca and Elaine had birthdays yesterday. Today, Dave Lindstrom. Tomorrow, Steve Fidel. And on the 8th, Mary Ellen Hanrahan. And on the 9th, Don Sasma and B. Kampf. And the 10th, Marguerite Rooney. And how old are you going to be, Joanne?
I think it's 90.
We've already talked about that. Joanne's going to be 90. Howie, you make sure you tell B that we wished her happy birthday today.
I'll do that.
All righty.
Want me to sing also?
Please, no singing. Your presence is just fine. We don't need any singing. Although you can help us sing, Howie. Let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week, everybody.